I need my good side. I've lost 25 pounds and do not want my chin to show.
It's so crazy.
Let me see.
Alright, there you go, that's right.
That was it.
Can you tell she's Mr. Calling and acting?
Yes, I'm going to act. I promise. I have a script. I'm going to be a talk show host, and I have a script for Tyler Perry. It's going to be the Madam Walker Project.
That's great. That's great. Alright. Well, I think I already prepped everybody on the 3 questions I'm going to ask them. Maybe what I'll start off with just having the person introduce themselves so that you have that on. Is that a good idea? I'm not used to filming or anything.
I can put up titles, so when we get the release and stuff, we'll just see what their names are, and we can, you know.
Okay.
And maybe something would be good is to, I'm not sure what your questions are, but, you know, how she heard about the program, that type of thing, or, you know.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille?
And then just whatever questions are asked, if you could state it as full statements, because we're going to try to edit out the ask me other questions.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
State full statements, so repeat the question.
So repeat the question type of thing, like, yeah, just state it as like it hasn't been asked.
Okay, like an unwritten script.
Right, so it's really to plant the idea of what you're going to talk about, and you're just going to talk about.
And I have to look at the camera, or can I look at Miss Pam?
You can look wherever you'd like.
Okay.
Don't worry, we all I've done a commercial before. It's really unnerving, but
Then you should be sitting there, but okay.
Okay,
sorry. We look so cute. You need to be on here.
Thank you. My hair. That's why it's so cute. Okay.
And I can move this if you want to come back here so it looks a little more natural.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can just let it run.
Okay.
Is it running now?
Are you? Oh, you are filming.
It's all on tape. We can.
Okay. All right. This is Donata Beckwood. And Donata, how did you find out about the MOMS program? And how has being a part of the MOMS program been a support to you?
How did I find out about the MOMS program, and how has it been a support to me? I found out through a friend. She was online, and she came across Samaritan Outreach, and she enlisted in the services, and that's how we first got introduced. She went through the program, and then she said that it may be a fit for me. And how has it benefited me, you said? It has been truly a blessing, I have to say. It put me in a position of accountability, and it came to my life at a time where my esteem was low. I just came out of a divorce, and I gave up everything in my home, and I moved back in the house I grew up in, so I did a total restart. So I feel like it was a piece to my brokenness, if you will.
How has Brenda's book, Financial Relief for Single Parents, been a benefit to you?
Brenda's book, Financial Relief for the Single Mom, it was fantastic. It was the piece of the puzzle that I needed, because I too am an author, and I had unfinished books. And when, not only as a single woman, she inspired me to know that I can achieve what I'm trying to do. Also, the book gave us budgeting. It opened my world to coupons, the Goodwill, and I mean, I was already doing those things, but she put it all together and gave us order and the budgets that were set. And she also gave us the in the book, it was like she was literally speaking to me, mentoring me through the writings of it, that okay, yes, you can tithe, you can budget, you can save, because I had it all jumbled and it was just scattered. I wasn't doing any of it in any specific order. But then when you see the word come out, and then when you see that she literally lived that, and she's went through the assistance, and to see where she literally came from where I am to where she is, it gave me hope, it gave me inspiration, and it also blessed me. And I truly did follow everything that the book asked you to do, and it works. So the God math that she told us about, I don't know how we do it, but I'm not missing a beat. And we got to meet her. I forgot about that. We got to meet her and take pictures. So we got to see this real life author. I forgot about that.
That's right. Okay, and finally, what goals do you hope to accomplish? Or what goals were you, I'm sorry, let's see here. Okay, what goals were birthed in you or that you were encouraged in by going through both the book and through the Mom's program?
Okay, the goals that I was encouraged in were to set your goal. Don't set them so far out that they can't be achieved. The few things that Brenda was saying is that everything with your giving, everything in acknowledging God first, and everything in seeking the kingdom, and then how it's okay to have those issues by way of like having to need the assistance and need the help, and then when you are able to do this, or then you release the crutches and then you go forward in these other avenues. And the goals of that was, again, just referring back to it as an author, I set short-term goals. Okay, I may not get to go to Dillard's or Macy's and get this, but I can go to the Goodwill and find a good cheaper quality of something. And I really did. Like, for example, my son's school clothes, and there's some of those things still had the tags on them, and then the coupons. And I mean, I have literally receipts that I have saved from saving like $60 and $70 on a grocery bill from just using the coupons. And then when you do give, you don't miss that. You don't really miss it when you think it's like, oh no, I need this for a bill. That's not what it is. So the goals that I've set were to write out my bills, account my debt, and budget. And then it also has a checklist of what you can write out, what you owe for your utilities and for this, and what you need to take out. So I just mimic that, and it actually, I'm still off in a few little areas, but it is a commitment. But if you do it, it works. So the goals that I've set is to continuously keep my budget written out so I know what I have coming in and coming out, and then pay off things as you can. And it also talked about credit and keeping your credit good. And then the goals for the program and everything is, I didn't ever want to let the founders down, Miss Pam and Mr. Jeff. Again, accountability, and they always prayed for us and praised us, and we had homework assignments that we had to do, and we had to commit to being there once a month. And then you also not only accountable of yourself, but your peers are looking at you, the other women, and we got to get praise reports, and we got to get prayer requests and things like that. So those things and those goals, I took that home with me, and then I asked my kids, okay, what is your goal? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? And then I also began to speak to other moms. Well, this program works for me, and this program did this, and it was, I'm not even speaking of the monetary things that they were able to do for us, because that's not really what, if they never did one of those things, still the program benefited us by way of becoming a better person in our esteem, and as women, as moms on the move, and again bringing in an author and introducing them to a want-to-be author. I have now since gotten one published work, so that I'm on my way. I'm just so happy that they brought Miss Brenda in, and she again was truly an inspiration. And then the program as well, they work hard for us, and it's not like they're driving Lexuses and Beamers and living all off in the hills. They really put their heart and soul into this ministry, and it is a phenomenal thing to be a part of. And then my goal was to be a team of friends, and then I was finally asked to be one. So I successfully completed the program, and so I'm honored to even be considered to be one of those, so that I can pass on what I've learned to others who will sit in the seats that I've sat in. So that was my goal.
And finally, what's the biggest dream for yourself and for your family? If you could condense it maybe like into like 2 or 3 lines, what's the biggest dream that you have for yourself and for your family?
The biggest dream that I have for myself and for my family is to take what has been instilled in us through this program and what's in Brenda's book, Financial Relief for the Single Mom, and the Moms on the Move program, The biggest dream and the goal for that is to make sure that my children are successful through education, through their Christian walk, and that they become prominent men in society, and myself as well. That I become that author that I endeavor to be.